Excuse me, sir. Telephone.
And then what about British imperialism? Can you explain any of that for Akash?
I would love that.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the history.
Yeah, I have no experience with it.
They turned India into a Walmart for 400 years. For 400 years, it was a company.
Pretty good.
Literally a company.
Pretty good.
That's funny.
It was a company longer than America's been a country.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, dude, a clearance sale.
Yeah.
Going out of business.
Fire sale, bro.
It's a liquidation. Resources.
Here's what I've been excited about.
Let me know.
There's a guy who now I'm forgetting his name.
Very good.
So there's a YouTube channel. It's this guy goes around and interviews World War II vets. Oh. And there's one guy, the first guy I watched, I think his name's Philipek, Filipek, Walter Filipek. He's the first dude. So I was on another kick on the Pacific. But this Walter guy, he's like 95 when he's getting interviewed. Jesus. He's the first guy I've ever seen that, like, you know, because always in the World War II documentaries, they show the old guys and they always start getting emotional and like tear up, you know, rightfully so.
Yeah.
But this was the first guy I've ever seen that had literally zero PTSD and was just like smiling the whole time. They'd ask him a question. He'd be like, well, some of those Japs, they would have grenades when you'd go to take care of them. So I'd bayonet them. And they're like, don't you think that's a little cruel? He's like, yeah, it is cruel, but I done it. Just smiles.
He's giddy.
Dude, there was the best line in it though. He's like, they're like, were you ever like afraid while you were there? He's like, no, I didn't have a girlfriend back home. All I had was some family. I didn't care if I died. He goes, I didn't care about nothing. I still don't care about nothing. It's just like,
damn, dude.
This guy's incredible.
Yeah.
He's
a
the man.
nihilist.
He's wearing a fucking American flag button down with all his medals like clipped on. Like you can see the like
with like chip
close.
clips.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Would you take him off though?
He has his bronze star with a chip clip.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
Dude, imagine hitting the diner. Just Purple Heart, Bronze Star,
All
American
the root
flag
beer you can
tee.
chug, man.
Does he ever get a
He
medal?
was Forrest Gump.
Was
he
he?
was Forrest Gump. I've never heard that he was just like, well, they told me to do it, so I done it. He's just fucking executing dudes, napalming caves filled with people.
Damn,
It was
dude.
crazy.
I mean, dude, he's taking orders.
And he would also, dude, he executed a prisoner. And he talks about it. It's so funny.
What'd he do?
He's like, so my commanding officer, he told me, now take that Jap. He says Jap a lot. I don't.
Yeah.
He said,
Not
now
anymore.
take that Jap behind the line and come back in 1 minute. Well, the line was a lot further than that, and I didn't want to be out there by myself. So he takes this Japanese prisoner back, and he's like, so I told him, give me what you got in your pockets. And all he had was one picture. And I said, give me that picture. And he said, no, no, no. And I said, yes, yes, yes. So I shot him. Killed him. And then it cuts to him holding up the picture. And, he goes, and this is a picture I got from that Jap. They were lopping off Chinese heads. They were cutting off Chinese heads and putting them in a basket.
That was the picture?
That's the picture.
This is a photo I got off that Jap. And that's the only thing he had on him. But when the gunny sergeant said, you be back here in a minute, that meant I had to get back or be left, and I was not going to be left. So I had to shoot him. Chinese. They cut Chinese heads off and put it in and looked like a bird cage.
You could go back, if you could go back at any point in time, see how people were living.
Ooh.
It'd just be like an invisible, bulletproof bubble.
Yeah.
You could just exist and watch, and no one would know you were there.
Whoa.
That'd be fun. If you were like 1890s
No
and you're
danger.
just not the
No
racist
danger.
Or
guy.
dinosaurs.
No danger. Yeah, anything. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
1930s Germany. No,
Occupied France.
I
You
wanna
fucking
see what
give me
the-
that
I would
baguette.
want Occupy Wall Street. I'd be like, this is so quaint.
yeah.
Little you
Get
guys
ready,
know what's
kids.
coming.
Soros
I
has
was like,
got
you guys
more
have a
planned for
really
us.
good idea, but like, it seems like you're not doing a lot with it. You're just kind
I
of
would
camping.
say Dark Ages plague.
No, that'd be a nightmare.
I know.
Just
You're
as the
bulletproof.
street.
You just want to
Yeah.
see it.
Right.
You're
Bulletproof's
bulletproof.
a good detail too.
Yeah.
You are in another universe. Okay, you exist in another dimension. You're in a dimensional sphere that's
Yeah.
allowing you to take place without
You can't talk to anybody,
You can't
just
be
watch.
interacted with. Nothing can touch you. Impossible.
So you can't fuck middle-aged whores?
No, you can't go nutty.
You know,
Can't go nutty. Can't go nutty. Middle-aged whores were 8 back then. Everybody died at 15. Jack Cougar, 8-year-old cougar. Everybody was dying. They were just dying left and right.
There's a
out
book
there.
called The Great Mortality by John Kelly. I was looking at it. It's fucking crazy. The King of England showered 3 times in 3 months.
Oh, my
and that was a
God.
scandal. Everyone was like, this motherfucker.
He's using up the water.
He thinks he is something else. dude.
Right.
Oh, my
no one
God.
showered. It was rare to change your clothes once a year.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's what they
shower.
said about the Mongols, that their clothes, because there was animal
made out of,
skins.
like, rats
They were
and shit.
literally, rats.
Living
they
in
would
them?
literally rot off of them.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Their
they were so
clothes
fucking
were like
mad.
rotting off of them.
Smell then. That's
Louis
wild.
XIV was terrified
Wow.
of bathing. He said to have taken only 3 baths in his life.
I thought it was in 3 months.
That's a different story.
Could be a
Way
different
worse.
guy.
Oh,
Could be a different
okay.
Way
Oh, it's probably
considerably
another
worse.
one. Louis took the trend for perfumery to new heights by
Is this the Sun King?
commissioning his perfumer to create a new scent for each day of the week.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
This part.
That's the bro. That's
what is it
actually
about?
like
They
the
thought
best
water
guy.
spread disease.
Oh, it was thought that water spread disease, so the less you bathed, the less vulnerable you were.
Which it probably did.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like pond water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bring
so
back
they're
one of those
just
purifiers.
shitting into holes in the ground and
Yeah.
not
Oh.
washing their
The
assholes.
cities were just
Same water.
everyone throwing their shit out of their fucking window.
right.
Dude,
No plumbing.
I was
Slaughterhouses everywhere. There's
reading
blood
this
everywhere.
book, the
I'll be honest. Europe still fucking stinks, dude.
Does it?
yeah, I was just there last week. Those fucking people
Really?
stink.
None of the windows are great.
None of
Oh,
them wear
shut up.
fucking deodorant.
They got the
dude.
BO bad.
They
true.
call us fat, dude. They stink like shit. I
That's
don't care.
true.
They do stink a lot.
Oh, it's the worst.
I'm not doing great.
Are they noticeably fatter?
No,
No,
way
they're
thinner.
thinner.
Way
Way
No,
thinner.
they're thinner, but I'm saying UK is catching up. Big time.
UK's got some.
Can't believe we defeated the British. So I know how we did it. We had a fucking 6'2" redheaded Florida guy out in the woods just waiting for those motherfuckers, dude. 6'2" in 1770. That's like 6'10" today. Red hair, horse teeth, a sword, just. You want to tax me, motherfucker? You know how terrifying that guy was coming out of the woods. It just, Some 5-foot British guy. Oh! Ron, it's George. You know what happened that day when George crossed the Delaware? It was Christmas Day, and it was a bit of a massacre because George caught the British off guard because the British absolutely correctly assumed. They were like, only you guys are going to try to cross this icy river today in a rowboat. Fortunately for them, our first president was on the other side of that river. It's like, get in the boat, we got to kill these motherfuckers for
Conquest.
Napoleon's best.
Wait, why is Napoleon the GOAT?
I don't know. I stopped reading that book.
Oh, that chapter where it's like, why is the goat?
I got pumped on the Napoleon preview.
Oh, it was great. And I sent you something recently. There's like Ridley Scott has a 4.5 hour cut of the movie.
Bro.
I'm like, we're sending this to Rogan right now,
We got to get it.
and we're organizing a screening. And that's all I want to watch is the 4.5 hour version. But I think a lot of people don't understand why Napoleon is the GOAT. Because
I
in
don't.
America, we look at the French as just getting walked over through wars throughout
they were
history.
wild.
But he was that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you were, when we were in our private drunk bar conversations, you were breaking down Napoleon and
That's because I had just read it and it was fresh. I don't
Total
remember
War.
a lot
Just
of
break
it.
down Total War.
Total War, yeah.
Which is different than American Total War. Tecumseh Sherman.
Yeah, kind of. But yes, the Total War was like maybe invented by Napoleon, where it was like using the entire country. The way you were talking about using like women, just the entire country's industry switches to war.
Like when it's wartime,
Yeah.
the
Everybody's
car makers don't make
Yeah,
cars.
yeah,
they
yeah,
make
yeah.
tanks
Yeah.
Okay.
and bullets. And the entire country is like, yo, it's on. And no other country did that. War was kind of,
It was gentlemanly.
yeah, it's a
Like
weird thing
lords
to say
would
that.
have like, yeah, they would like when they surrendered a fort, they would like hand him a sword and have like a meeting and all this shit. But he was the one that was like, no, we're
Fuck them.
I'm
killing
wondering-
everybody.
I'm wondering how many more people have died in war since Napoleon. Like,
I mean, World War II was
crazy. Yeah.
they did it, and we'll do it again.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it again.
You
You
feel
keep
like
going
it's
from
time.
they to we, and I'm
Well,
low.
if it's a victim,
Those guys did it, and now we're gonna do it
Well,
again.
we were in both World
the
Wars.
people
so yeah,
alive.
we'll be in the third, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You're not sitting that out.
But does the third happen? I don't know.
I'ma
I go
just
back and forth if the third one
look
actually
from the
happens.
sideline.
Because I think if the third one happens, it's just everybody's dead.
because we have weapons of mass destruction now.
Yeah, I just
It's like that Einstein quote.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, sticks and stones.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember Call of Duty.
Oh, exactly.
That was one of the Call of Duty
Yeah.
quotes after you died. I was.
What is it?
I'd be in like whatever 10th grade, just like whoa.
Damn.
It's
Guy
what
does
is,
it all, dude.
That's a crazy
He's doing
quote.
math.
what is it? The last war will be fought with.
Yeah, the first war was like bullets and guns. The second is bullets and guns, but the third will be sticks and stones, or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Nothing left.
Or yeah,
I don't know what World War III will be fought with, but I know the next one will be
World
sticks
War
and stones.
IV with sticks and stones.
Right? No, it sounds like he's. Oh, is that it? Nice.
The first one, sticks and stone. Mark messed up. The first
Yeah.
Yeah.